Hello Misfits, how are you all? I'm in the garden. The flowers I showed are here. I tried to plant the dahlia I mentioned last time because it's not happy in the pot as I thought it was happy in the pot, but then it started saying no, it's not happy. So I just dug a hole next to these flowers a minute ago and the ground is full of stones, I mean rocks. And also I was using this tiny little, it's behind the cat now. This tiny little spade thing because I couldn't find the normal trowel or whatever they're called. So I sort of managed to dig a hole eventually, but then I realised as I was getting on with it that you're supposed to bring the dahlia in, or at least not let it get too cold if you have ice over winter. So then what are you going to do? Dig it up? Is it better to keep it in the pot? I'm not sure if anyone's got any ideas or thoughts on that. I sang a song for my grandma, Annie. She was a big inspiration for me. Well, she still is, you could say. And that song is Store Gud. I looked it up yesterday online thinking maybe I can sing this song because I want to sing some happy songs and start expressing myself. And the cat's coming. It's a Swedish song apparently, and I like to I have this idea that we can be more connected to other languages and cultures that we are, because I think it's quite elitist. I don't know if that's the right word, but like how we're brought up with English but we're not really exposed to other languages. Like in other European countries I think they at least have various other languages on the telly even, so they're aware that there's like all these other people that speak different languages and see the world in a slightly different way and so on. It's bothering me that this isn't right in the middle. So I like things to be in the original language because I feel like it's a respect to the originator of that song as well. And it's quite lucky because if I ever sing How Great Thou Art, it was played at my grandma's funeral and it was played at my Auntie Susan's funeral, and I always cry. I think it was played at Angie's parents' funerals as well. So I've sung it in a congregation in church, and I always cry because of the lyrics, because I love the song and I love the way it goes up. And I can't sing a song when I'm crying that much. So what I did was I practiced it yesterday. I looked it up yesterday morning, and then I found out it's Swedish, and then I watched a few versions on YouTube, and then I just started singing it. But I didn't look up what each word means, because if I actually look up the translation of each word, then I'll be singing it in Swedish, then I'll cry because I'll know what I'm saying. If you see what I mean. So I don't speak Swedish. That's the first thing I've ever said or spoken in Swedish. So if you wanted my sort of tenuous link to Sweden, because this is what people always used to do. When I worked in the Japanese shop when it was in York, I was the assistant manager there. How long ago would that be? Like over 15 years ago. York was a great place to live, and the job was great too. And everybody used to come in. Everyone and their sister used to come in and say, my cousin's aunt, my cousin's wife's son's friend went to Japan in 1996 or something like that. Everyone had this like tenuous link to Japan, and they wanted to tell me all about it because it was the Japanese shop, and they were so excited to have a chance to tell me this tenuous link. So yeah, my tenuous link to Sweden. I know somebody who I think lives in Sweden. She's a German lady who's one of the best energy healers, energy clearing people in the world. And she asked me ages ago, like years ago, to do an energy clearing for her. But she's a professional and I was a beginner, and I felt really sort of like, oh, okay, well, I can't really say no because she's asking me, because I'm a generous person, but I felt like, oh gosh, like I don't think I'm good enough to do this. But I gave it a try, and I just kept hearing words in German because I did German at A-level. So I just kept getting all this stuff coming up in German, and then I sort of thought, oh, what am I doing here? Because she's Swedish. And then when I contacted her afterwards, I didn't even write them down or anything because I was just like, what am I doing wrong? I did try and do the clearing, but I don't know if it helped her at all. But then I told her afterwards, and she was like, no, that's right, I am German. I just live in Sweden. So that was right, actually. I was picking up things. I just doubted myself because it was so unexpected. And also I went to Sweden once because we went to Denmark on a band trip, because I used to play the flute. I know you play the flute, Amanda, so that's lovely. I was in Chester School's concert band, and we went to Denmark on a trip to perform in various places, and then we went to Sweden one day because it was quite close, and we went to the beach. So that's my tenuous link to Sweden. Alright, love to everybody. I might just try and show you the cat doing funny things before I bring this to a close.